Welcome to the Daily News Network and the Daily Business Brief, brought to you by Heritage Capital. I'm Jack Sears, your host. When we get together, we visit with interesting and innovative leaders of business and industry, both for-profit and nonprofit. And today, we welcome to the show Robin Cormier, who is the Executive Director of Story and Song Foundation in Amelia Island. Welcome, Robin.
Thank you.
Great. For our listeners, please let us know what is Story and Song Foundation?
Sure. So Story and Song Foundation was started by Donna Paz Kaufman and Mark Kaufman, who are the owners of the Story and Song Bookstore Bistro, which is a wonderful little bookstore on Amelia Island. And they started the foundation initially to be a vehicle for leaving their legacy to the community.
Right.
But during COVID especially, they realized how much community support they had because everybody in the community rose up and made donations to make sure they didn't go out of business during that time. And they realized they could use the foundation now to do even more good for the community. They do a lot of great things as it is. And by using support from members of the community, we were able to expand our programming. And so I've been executive director for almost a year. We've put some structures in place with the foundation so that it's easy for community members to contribute and volunteer and help us in any way they'd like to.
You know, I've been to the bistro and bookstore. It is a wonderful location. And I would encourage anyone who's in Amelia Island to stop by and visit.
Absolutely.
The food is good. The books are plentiful, and you're well received when you arrive, that's for sure.
Yes.
So, I know one of the great things that you're doing as a gift to the community is an upcoming festival in February.
That's right.
How about tell us about it?
Sure. So Story and Song, the foundation has three basic focus areas. So it's fostering a love of reading, which is a natural, promoting a sense of community, and supporting and spotlighting artists. Okay. And so the festival is sort of a natural outgrowth of that. So storytelling has been around since humans had language, but it's made a resurgence in recent years. I didn't realize this, but there are storytelling festivals in pretty much every state in the country, and there's an international storytelling festival. And so it's an art form that embraces diversity and also highlights important aspects of the human condition delivered in an entertaining and engaging way. So what's not to like? So we thought that was a natural fit with our mission and something that Mark and Donna have always been passionate about. So this is our first annual festival. We hope we're going to make it an annual thing after this. We're already starting to think about the second one. So it's going to be February 2nd through 4th on Amelia Island. And we have 3 days worth of events. We have 2 workshops with nationally known storytellers. So if you want to learn how to be a storyteller, you can do that.
Oh, wow.
We have performances with, we have a musicians storytelling event Friday evening. We have a special event for children that's free on Saturday. And we have a couple of book signings. On Sunday, we have a luncheon with the nationally known star storytellers, and so people get a chance to interact with them. And we're especially excited about our Saturday night event, which is author Carl Hyacin. So if you've ever read any of his books, he writes a lot about Florida. He's hilariously funny, and we're just really pleased that he's going to be joining us.
You know, it sounds like a great lineup for the weekend, and you got something for everybody.
We do.
Yeah, children, parents, anybody who just enjoys reading and storytelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how is the community receiving the foundation?
Really well. I have just been blown away by the generosity of our community. We have a lot of art lovers who have been very generous with their time and their donations, and that's really enabled us to expand our programming, to do more for children. Story and Song gives away hundreds of books every year to kids who would otherwise might not have access to them, and so we're big believers in early childhood literacy education.
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, it's a wonderful mission that you have, and you're doing wonderful work there in Amelia Island. And I would encourage our listeners to stop by and visit the bookstore and the bistro, and if they're so inclined, join you for all or part of the festival. So how would we learn more about the festival, the bookstore? Where would our listeners go?
Absolutely. So to our website, which is storyandsongarts.org. And there's a separate section all about the festival, but there's a calendar that lists all our programming. We have events going on every day of the week, and sometimes multiple events on some days. And so you can buy tickets on the website, you can order books. Our menu from the bistro is there. So storyandsongarts.org.
Outstanding. Well, you've been a wonderful guest. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. That's it, folks. That's the time we have for you today here on the Daily Business Brief. If you'd like to learn more about Story and Song Foundation and a lot of other interesting things that are happening in our community, be sure to visit us at thedailynewsnetwork.com. Until we get together, on behalf of Heritage Capital Group, this is Jack Sears wishing you a great day.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.